So this is the third Wolverine film out of three. It was Origins, The Wolverine, and now Logan. And it is also the sixth film that Hugh Jackman has headlined as Wolverine.
That's correct.
He's been in the Wolverine films, you know. Wolverine is probably the most coveted of the X-Men.
How many of the other X-Men have actually had their own movie? You know what I mean? It's not like we've had, exactly, we haven't had Cyclops Origins or
none of that.
Jean Grey the beginning or some bullshit like that.
I believe they are thinking about making a Gambit origin film.
Yes, but that's been in the works for a while now.
Yeah, it's been on hold and shit.
Yeah,
it's like no one cares, I think.
What's that brass name they want to use again for Gambit?
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum, you know. So they're going to make him Gambit.
Yeah, I think the Mensa watched Magic Mike 2 and they're like, nah, wait, we need to go back to the drawing board on this one.
Well, I don't know, I mean, at least Gambit's just going to strip throughout the whole movie, you know. Get down and...
Yeah, take a card. Shooting cars out his knife or something.
Exactly, out of his hole.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And I'm Peach.
And welcome to that movie review.
AKA TMR.
Not only is this the best X-Men film, but it could potentially be the best superhero movie out there right now. Although I am two-minded about calling it a superhero film, because it's anything but. Logan boasts an R rating, which is something that Deadpool had, and something that Jackman had to take a pay cut to ensure happened in this film. And it's evident from the first scene, from the opening scene, that it was a move in the right direction. I mean, yes, if you've watched this film, you know what I'm talking about. That opening scene is flipping brutal, to say the least. And it really sets the tone for the rest of the film. Men's is getting their limbs sliced off and claws through their gefrit, and it's just blood and guts and gore, and I love it. It's absolutely brilliant. This is what Wolverine needed to be at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? PJ was mentioning it's bittersweet that it is like this. You know, it's the last Wolverine film
for Hugh Jackman.
For Hugh Jackman, at least.
And it's his best one.
And it's his best one. They got Wolverine right, but only at the end.
Right at the very end.
Right at the very end.
It's like going to the jaw and then scoring with a hot girl right at the end only.
Yeah, like the jaw's about to cry, your brother's like calling, come, we gotta go, bruh. Yeah. And you just chase this kid. And you just afraid, you know, you didn't go any further.
You just gotta, but you know, exactly, you just pull into her, but it's a matinee. So your mom's waiting outside.
Or that, yeah.
For you to leave.
And you're like, yeah. So it's like that, you know, it's the same as Logan. In the beginning of the film, Logan and Professor Xavier are among the last of the mutant race. And they are in hiding, and they're living in their own, you know, little isolation, and basically living out their days. There's always been a distinct father-son sort of relationship between the two. You know, since Xavier took Logan under his wing back in the first X-Men film, and that relationship is further explored in here. Actually, it's even better in here. It's got more of a real feel to it.
It's got a lot more meat on it.
A lot more meat in it. I mean, while Hugh Jackman's portrayal of Logan in this film is the best portrayal by far, I think Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier stands out just as much. I mean, it's very jarring here, and Professor X dropped F-bombs. You know what I mean? And he drops it throughout the film. You know what I mean? And it's quite funny actually. This film has hints of comedy here and there, but it's done really well.
It's also a byproduct of his age and the fact that he's becoming senile. So he actually doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he doesn't care anymore. You know, before he had that whole front, you know, Professor Xavier, and he was the headmaster, you know, at the school for gifted youngsters and all this stuff.
He had an important demeanor to maintain.
Absolutely, and he just doesn't give a shit anymore.
Now he's just an old guy lying in a bed, pissing his pants and cut. And it's really
exactly that.
I mean, I don't say that lightly, even though it sounds lightly, but I mean it's as Matthew said, it's funny and it's also sad.
It's very sad actually, yeah. And while this is also Hugh Jackman's last X-Men film, or the last portrayal of Wolverine, this will in fact be Patrick Stewart's last portrayal of Xavier.
So it's basically two of the most popular X-Men. I mean, not popular, but I mean, Wolverine is popular and Xavier is strongest.
He is, but he is quite popular. I mean, he also had his own films, you know, with First Class and Days of Future Past. So they're both quite popular, and it's their last film. So that's also a bittersweet point right there.
It's true. Eh? There's a lot about this film that is very somber, sobering, and sad. And that's not to say that's not an entertaining film.
Not at all. Not at all. It's handled well. There's not much levity in this film. There's one scene where we get this breather and everybody has like there's this nice moment that they have, this family moment, and that's the only moment in this film.
And for a moment, the film lulls you into a false sense of security, and you think, you know what, maybe it's all gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's not. It is not gonna.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah. If that happens to you, the film is basically just taking you by the wrist and say, come lady, come.
Right, this the guy.
Come. Just go over there. Go over there. Now sit over there. Now wait.
Watch this.
Watch this cock.
Yeah. Another standout part in this film was X-23, portrayed by Daphne Keane, young actress, but she's brilliant, absolutely brilliant in both the drama and the action scenes, because there's a lot of action scenes with her. She's kick-ass. I mean, this chick is gevaarlijk.
Yeah, you can see why she's dangerous and why she's being hunted.
She's basically this young mutant who Logan has been tasked with helping, and while their relationship starts off as rocky, throughout the film, you know, they develop a very close bond, and by the end, you know, she's chipped away at that rough exterior of Logan, and you know, reached that soft, warm, wolvy center, you know, so it's quite touching. Joining the cast is Boyd Holbrook, you might know from Narcos and Gone Girl, and he's also joined by Richard E. Grant, who's probably most well known for Bram Stoker's Dracula and Spice World, you know, which I think is probably one of his best films. I quite like that film myself.
That comment that Matthew just made is in no way a reflection of the TMR team. It's a personal opinion that is purely his.
So between the two of them, they are accompanied by this private military group, and collectively they are basically the bad guys in this film.
That's right.
So I think Boyd Holbrook, he steals every scene he's in.
He chews up his scenes.
He's the bad guy, but I mean I actually quite liked him, even though most of the time I just wanted to murder him in his bed, man.
You wanted to murder him in this film, but you know what I like?
Such a
Big name. Do you know what I liked about this movie, Matthew? Is the fact that, well, not about this movie, but what I liked about Boyd Holbrook is that it was refreshing to actually see him get a role where he was allowed more versatility. In Narcos, he's sort of very one note.
Yeah, it's very vanilla.
Yeah, it's very bland. And I remember, and while I enjoyed Narcos, I always thought to myself, can't this just do more with his role?
Yeah, I hear you.
And,
I hear you.
And so it was very nice to see him get to have so much
to work with,
to work with for a change.
Brilliant. I loved him in this film. Richard E. Grant, though, he was a bit. Look, I don't know. He didn't do much for me in this film.
Richard E. Grant worked with what he was given.
Because
he's a good actor.
He's a good actor.
You know. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but years back he was in a film called Warlock #1, and a couple of them made with Julian Sands, other old heartthrob Nazi from the 1980s.
Okay.
Actually, not a bad film. Actually, you know what? It's a cut film.
Okay. All in all, Logan is a brilliant and well thought out action film. One that is both a good send off to the Wolverine movies as well as Jackman's portrayal of the character. I don't believe one has to watch the other Wolverine films to understand what goes on in here, although you will get an understanding of where his headspace is at. But I mean, it's not necessary. So with that being said, I'm giving Logan 9 out of 10. 90% all the way. I don't have anything wrong to say about this film. Not a perfect film, but it's a strong 9 out of 10.
I'm going to give Logan 8 out of 10. And that's a very strong 8 out of 10. That's an 85 and up percentage student right there. Unlike Matthew, I do have one criticism of the movie, and that's just the length of the film. At 141 minutes, it's 2 hours and 21 minutes, it does at times feel a little bit just too long. In all honesty, there were times when I thought to myself, you know what, boys, this is just, I'm loving it, but let's wrap this up now. You know what I mean? There were moments like that. But other than that, in my opinion, this is a film this is a strong film. It's got great performances. It's moving. It's touching. It's funny. It may even make you cry.
It just might.
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
So that's it this week for that movie review. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thanks for always taking the time to like, comment, and share our videos. We really appreciate it.
100%, boys and girls. We'll see you right here, same time, same place, on TMR.
En verder?
Verder kom al die pere derde.